more than 30 years, the Mrs. Oklahoma pageant has chosen a woman to represent our state. The competition looks at achievements, poise, and personality of Oklahoma's accomplished married women. The Mrs. Oklahoma America program, in partnership with the Mrs. America pageant and the Mrs. World pageant, is the largest system of its kind in the world. In January of this year, a new Mrs. Oklahoma was crowned, and she's with me here today. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, so tell us, you won the crown in January, and now you're already headed to the Mrs. America pageant. How do you prepare so fast for that?
It has been quite the little whirlwind. I am on my computer. I feel 24/7 trying to get all the emails and all the paperwork turned in. Wow. I've just had to buckle down and just do it.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
Oh
my gosh. So what's the training like?
Oh, the training for it, I'm practicing for interview, because that's 50% of our score, and then also the poise and the walking. So it's kind of on your own at home.
Now, it seems every Mrs. Oklahoma has a platform. What was yours?
Yes, mine is special needs. I'm trying to promote special needs programs and activities for children with special needs. I have a nephew who actually just turned 14, and he's a special needs. So he's my inspiration.
So it's near and dear to your heart.
It is, very dear.
That's neat, that's neat. Okay, so what was the hardest part of the pageant?
The hardest part, I think, for me was going.
I bet.
You didn't have much downtime. I mean, it was the most fun, but it was also the hardest.
Wow. Oh,
yes.
My goodness. And this was your first pageant?
My very first.
Wow. And we discussed before we went on camera, you were in athletics and all of that fun stuff. So pageant really wasn't on your radar.
Not at all.
Wow. So what do you think so far?
I love it.
Good.
It's been wonderful because I've really grown as an individual. I know you hear that a lot, but it really is the truth. I have grown much more than I ever have or thought I could. You just learn a lot about yourself when you actually have to focus on the questions. Yeah, so it's great.
So how heavy is the crown?
It's fairly heavy.
Oh my goodness. So what would you say to encourage young women who aspire to be in a pageant?
Do it. I would say most definitely do it. If it's a dream or something you have always wanted to do, you can do it. I came from, like you said, being an athlete to it. If you have the confidence and the desire, you can do it.
Wow, that's great. I'm sure that people can keep up with you about, when you go to the Mrs. America competition, but also throughout the year.
Yes, they can also check out Mrs. Oklahoma, our official website there, and also the Mrs. America website as well.
How fun.
Yes.
Well, obviously, good luck to you.
Thank you.
What an exciting time, and hopefully we'll interview you after with good news.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.